Let's be honest for a minute, ladies. Have you ever met a guy, talked to him for a long time, and then he just stopped talking to you? You start to think, what did I do wrong? Or, what didn't I say? Well, what if I told you that how you appear, how old you are, or how frequently you text him doesn't matter? It's all about the words you use. Older ladies might say things that stay with a man for a long time. Words that make him think about you while he's alone, among friends, or even when he's in bed at night. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what those words are. Not theoretical, but based on real behavioral studies and relationship psychology. So if you want to have that effect on a man, stay with me till the conclusion. Let's start with the difficulty most women don't realize they're experiencing. As we get older, society teaches us that younger women have the upper hand in romance. That after 40 or 50, you can't be the one who keeps a man up at night thinking about you. But here's the truth. It's not about age. It's about impact. And tragically, too many older women have been conditioned to play it safe in talks, to avoid expressing certain sentiments or wishes because they fear being too direct, too emotional, or too vulnerable. A study from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships indicated that adults over 40 often restrain themselves in early romantic relationships because of past experiences or projected age dynamics. And what happens when you do that? You become forgettable. The man might like the talk in the moment, but later he goes on, since you didn't plant a notion deep enough to linger in his mind. Let's dive a little deeper. Think about this. Have you ever had a man you couldn't stop thinking about? It probably wasn't because of his haircut or his height or the car he drove. It was something he said. Maybe it was a compliment that hit different, or a comment that made you feel truly seen. Words have weight. They stir emotions, and emotions build memories. In reality, neuroscientific research from Harvard has demonstrated that emotionally charged experiences are processed more intensively by the brain's amygdala, making them easier to recall later. Now here's the problem. Most women, especially those who've been married, divorced, or in long-term relationships before, tend to lean on polite, surface-level discussion since it seems secure. But safe doesn't stick. Safe doesn't stimulate desire. Safe doesn't make him replay your words in his thoughts. And if you've ever texted a man and waited hours or days without a reply, you felt this dilemma in action. You didn't give him anything worth remembering. And that's what we're going to fix today. So what do you say? Well, it's not about using pickup lines or trying to be someone you're not. It's about employing language that stimulates emotional engagement in a man. And from dealing with hundreds of older women in relationship coaching and reviewing genuine case studies in dating psychology, I uncovered a few phrases that never fail. Phrases that, when stated organically at the correct moment, make a man feel something. And when he feels something, you stay on his mind. Let's go into them. Phrase number 1. I've never told anyone this before. Men are inherently inclined to want exclusivity and significance in romantic dynamics. When you say, I've never told anyone this before, it produces a hormonal response in the brain, making the interaction feel special, intimate, and memorable. It helps him feel trusted, and that emotion is unusual, especially as we get older. In a 2021 dating psychology experiment by the Behavioral Insights Research Group, participants were asked to recollect discussions they had while speed dating. Over 68% remembered the times when their date provided a personal or exclusive detail, even if the remainder of the talk was average. Use this statement while presenting a little personal anecdote. It doesn't have to be a deep, dark secret. Even a joyful recollection or illicit pleasure helps. It's the framing that makes it powerful. Phrase number 2. You make me feel like I'm 25 again. Compliments on how someone makes you feel rather than how they look or what they have linger far longer. When you say this, you're tying him to a nice, youthful emotion, and people are addicted to how others make them feel. This sentence flatters without being blatant. It stokes his ego quietly but powerfully. In a survey of over 500 men aged 35 to 60 by Men's Health, 72% acknowledged they recall compliments concerning how they make a lady feel far more than generic "you look good" remarks. So next time you're sharing a laugh or a fun moment, drop this line. He'll replay it later. Guaranteed. Phrase number 3. I admire how you handle that. Men love recognition for their activities and decisions. It feeds into a basic need for giving and protecting. When you acknowledge anything he accomplished, whether it's how he managed a situation, made a decision, or supported someone, it shows you notice the things that count, and it separates you from women who simply comment on appearance or material items. Relationship expert Dr. John Gottman, in his research monitoring over 3,000 couples, found that couples who routinely expressed respect and gratitude had much higher relationship satisfaction. When you show admiration, especially for character or decision-making, it produces a lasting effect. Phrase number 4. I feel so safe around you. Safety isn't simply physical, it's emotional. Men feel a great sense of pride and connection when a lady openly admits feeling confident in their company. It pulls into traditional social dynamics of protector-provider roles, but also current emotional intelligence. And it's rare for women, especially older women, to publicly express this, which is why it jumps out. A study published in Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin indicated that persons who regard their partners as emotionally safe are more likely to invest emotionally and maintain long-term attraction. When you say this, it makes a profound emotional impact in his head. Now, you might be wondering, this sounds good, but won't it sound fake if I just blurt these out? Fair question. Here's how to make these phrases feel natural. Wait until the proper moment. Don't force it. When you're having a nice, easy conversation, or when he shares something personal, that's your window. Use a warm tone. Say it quietly with true eye contact. Keep it brief. Say the line. Let it sit. Don't over-explain or nervously fill the silence. For example, he tells you about a tough scenario he handled at work. Instead of just saying, "Oh wow, things are excellent," lean in, smile, and say, "I respect how you handled things. It tells a lot about you." Then carry the conversation forward naturally. This subtlety is what makes it powerful. Now here's the greatest part. Older women actually have a tremendous edge when it comes to making these statements work. Why? Because when a younger woman says that, males typically view it as flattery or manipulation. But when an older, confident, emotionally mature woman says it, it carries weight. It feels honest. It feels deserved. It feels sincere. And men seek this kind of real connection, especially as they age and tire of superficial praises. So girls, the next time you're with a man you like, don't hold back. Say the thing that makes you a bit frightened to admit. Give him that surprise praise. Let him see a glimpse of your softer, playful, or vulnerable side. Because it's not about being younger. It's not about being perfect. It's about making him feel something he'll remember. And the ladies who master this, they stay in his memory forever. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend who needs this little reminder. And in the comments, tell me which sentence you are planning to use first. I can't wait to hear your story. See you in the next one.